Exactly. It would be really horrific for them to spend some more time without any water, because one doesn't really realize that it's so important to have water and electricity, and we're just at the beginning of the summer in Delhi.
Well, let's just shift tracks now. Over 53,000 students from Delhi took the joint entrance examination, or the JEE, for admission to the Indian Institutes of Technology yesterday.
And of course, Metro Nation's Sushmita Mukherjee spent the day with one of them to see how it was like to give the papers.
Minutes before leaving for the IIT entrance exam, Himanshu Agarwal spent some time in prayer. Competing with over 3 lakh students from across the country, Himanshu has spent the last 2 years working for this day. Over 2 exams of 3 hours each, the students are challenged with questions in physics, chemistry and mathematics.
This is the tricky part of IIT-JEE, that on the face of it looks simple, but there are involved concepts which one has to be very careful about.
The good thing about the chemistry paper was that it was not involving much of calculations this year, which was good, and inorganic chemistry part, which generally scares the student, it was not very tough.
If you look at the paper 2, it comes like calculus first, then coordinate, then algebra. Trigonometry was completely out of this paper as such. And if I look at the difficulty level from paper 1 to paper 1, I'll say that paper 2 was on the higher level than paper 1.
Himanshu spends the 2-hour break between the exams to revise. He doesn't give in to the temptation of discussing the paper like the other students.
I had joined a 2-year classroom program in a coaching institute. I had prepared for 2 years, and this is my first attempt in IIT-JEE. I'm quite satisfied because of physics and chemistry. They were quite okay.
Okay, if the paper goes well, what are you planning to do in the evening?
I'm planning to go out with my parents.
Done with the second round too, the students breathe a sigh of relief. But now, the wait for the results begin.
पेपर तो ठीक था, मैथ्स का थोड़ा टफ था बस.
मैथ्स का टफ था, फिजिक्स का भी टफ था और केमिस्ट्री का ठीक था.
Second paper it was maths.
The Agarwals are relieved as well. Happy with his performance, Himanshu can relax at last. It's now a countdown till May 30th, after which counselling for admissions will begin. In New Delhi, Sushmita Mukherjee for NDTV.
Well, the results of the IIT entrance exam might get delayed. The date for the declaration of results has been set for May the 30th, but might not be met because of the Supreme Court order on the OBC quota. The IITs have still not decided how many seats will be reserved for the OBC students this year, and because of this, they may not be able to decide their cutoff. The IITs are not in a position to provide 27% quota and may start with 9% reservation this year. Like last year, the answer scripts again carried a tick box for the OBC students. The IITs had received around 40,000 applications from the OBC candidates just last year.